Hi, I'm Liz Marsden, the founder and CEO of Early Excellence. I'm really sorry that I can't be with you today to share in what I'm sure is a wonderful launch of the Home Learning Environment Building Blocks programme. But it's a real joy to have this opportunity to share with you the work that I've been doing with Sarah Swanson to put together the resource packs that hopefully will ensure that families, that children and parents will have great joy in developing playful interactions in the home. It's been fabulous to be able to think creatively with Sarah about the packs for different ages and stages. It's been great sourcing the packs and thinking about the types of resources that we might put together to enable children to have story and books, to play games, to have practical activities to engage in both in the home and out and about. Before I tell you a bit more about the detail of the resource packs that hopefully you as partners will be using and also children and families will be using in your communities, let me just give you a little bit of context about Early Excellence and the work, the passion really that drove me to founding Early Excellence. So some 20 plus years ago, I was working as a head teacher and moving on in my career to become an early years advisor for a local authority. And I was absolutely passionate about ensuring that the schools and the settings that I was working with had that real value of early years education. And I suppose it was at that point that I became really frustrated about the lack of understanding of early years education and its status in supporting lifelong learning, both at policy level and sometimes at practitioner level, that drove me to want to have a broader mission. And it was from that mission to kind of be the voice of early years, be the voice of young children and young children's education, that enabled me to establish the idea of Early Excellence. And now 20 years on, hopefully we've established a great reputation for supporting practitioners who work in all sorts of different contexts to feel really good about the job that they do, feel valued for what they do, and understand the massive impact that we all have as we work with those youngest children and ensure that their education is really rich and fruitful. So, of course, now we're 20 years on from that point in time when I first, developed Early Excellence, but we definitely aren't we in a place where early years has much more value, where everyone at every level understands the impact that good quality early education has on children. And that's why we're so passionately coming together to support the Save the Children project in order to collectively try to make a huge difference to children and families who suffer the consequences really of disadvantage, of the hardship that they face and the way in which that neglect can affect our youngest children. Of course, at the heart of this project is the real sense that parents are their child's first educator. And I truly believe that. I know as a parent, and you will do too if you have children, that every day you have thousands of interactions with your children. You offer them lots of experiences that shape their attitudes, that shape their behaviours, that shape the skills that they develop and the way in which they approach the world. And you will, along with, of course, the experiences that are offered in their preschool and school and later education, but you will have a massive influence in how your children end up being able to cope with the world around them and thrive as they mature. And what we want to do through this project is ensure that parents who are suffering from perhaps more chaotic lives or much more hardship are given more support, more guidance and more motivation to be able to spend that time, precious time with their children, enabling their children to have those really rich experiences. So for Early Excellence, what we've done is create the home learning packs to put together resources that hopefully will be really well valued by parents, that will be joyful for children to use, that will encourage parents and children to read together, to talk together, to play together, and to have fun with learning experiences along the way that will help them to make development and perhaps have some of those experiences that more advantaged children are able to experience every day. So what packs have we put together? Let's have a think about that. We've put together packs from birth right through to 6, so it's been great. So you will see that you will have access to resource packs for children birth to 12, and they are our new baby packs. You'll see that you've got resource packs for children 12 to 24 months. So those are resources that help children who are becoming much more mobile and much more exuberant. Packs for children who are 24 to 36 months, so that's your 2s to 3s, who of course will not only have hopefully those experiences in the home, but will already be experiencing lots of different types of preschool provision. And you will find packs for children who are 3 to 6 years, that's for those who are already in school, perhaps in school nursery, or certainly moving into reception and year 1, where we know that for children who have less advantage will have opportunities, but will also have lots of challenges that they face in their learning. So we've worked hard to develop packs that will look enticing and feel really special, that will connect with children's interests at different ages and stages. Packs that obviously encourage engagement between parents and children, that encourage play and talk. Packs that link with hopefully the key routines of the day, or encourage those key routines to take place around bath time, around bedtime, playtime, and when parents and children are out and about. Packs, of course, include books, and although we started with some packs with books and some packs without, we decided ultimately, Sarah and I, that really books should be part of every pack, so that there are opportunities to share books, to look at pictures, to read, to develop language in every set of resources. And packs that hopefully do not just one thing, but a whole variety of things, and enable children to use them time and time again, so that you'll find not only playful resources, but activities and games as well. Also, and importantly, all the packs will come with some simple guidance about what children will enjoy doing with the resources, and what, as a parent, you can support your children by the sorts of things that you can do with your children. And hopefully that will become really useful. As with all development programmes, and particularly at an early stage, which is where we are with the Home Learning Environment Building Blocks project, feedback will be really critical, and at Early Excellence we welcome your feedback. We're fully committed to working obviously really collaboratively with Save the Children over the next 2 years of the project, so that gives us plenty of time to adapt what we're doing, to see how it's working, and to try and perfect that to the best that we can. So please, as partners who work directly with parents and children, and because you probably will be using some of these packs in your own settings or your own centre, and experiencing how parents and children are using those packs in the home, please do let us know what's working. That's really, really vital. We need to know what difference you might be noticing. And we need to know what else we might need to do to make the packs even better. So please, speak with Sarah, or speak with your contact at Save the Children. Let's gather feedback, and let's try to make things better and better as we go along. And of course, if you don't know Early Excellence, and this gives you a bit of experience about our organisation, we are always, of course, open to partnering and working with lots of people in lots of different ways. So if you are involved in other projects, or if your centre would like our support, just let us know, and we'll be happy to talk to you about all the things that we do, both in terms of our product development and also in terms of our training and support. So please get in touch. I hope you have, the rest of the day is really brilliant, and that I get to meet you at some point, and the brilliant work that you do. Thank you.